Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Mark. We're with InstructionalFitness.com. Today, Mark's going to demonstrate an exercise here at Gold's Gym in Venice. This is the hammer preacher curl. A lot of the gyms now have this piece of equipment called the hammer machines. Okay, it's a very excellent machine to perform because you're using free weights, but it's still a machine. With this exercise, you notice Mark comes down, but doesn't do a full, complete lockout at the bottom. The reason being is you put a tremendous amount of stress in here between the bicep and the forearm. There's a tendon in there. If you overstretch it, you're going to have problems. Okay, so one, preacher curls, you don't want to go too heavy a weight that you're not in control of it, or you don't want to overstretch it. Mark comes down to a few inches before being locked out, keeping tension on the bicep, curling it up. When it reaches the top, contracting the bicep. Good thing about this exercise, it works both heads of the bicep, but it mainly focuses on the lower bicep. By focusing on the lower bicep, it's going to cause the bicep to look fuller and to look wider. Not so much of a peak, but like I said, a fuller bicep is going to have more of an appearance like a softball almost. So if Mark had a weight that was too heavy, you might see him jerking the weight up. Okay, with this, he's still getting some bicep movement, but you see his shoulders are moving, his back, even his legs. Okay? You don't need to cheat to do these movements. If the weight is that much, then you need to lighten up. Don't let your ego play part of this, okay? Don't let it control you. You control the weight. So maintain a strict form, keep a steady pace. Remember, you get just as much out of the negative on the lowering part of the movement as you do on the raising part. So don't just let the weight fly down. Control it on the way down. That way you get movement out of both of them, and you're gonna get a full bicep from lower to top. It's going to give you the thickness, more of a softball look. It's a great mass movement, but don't do it first because, like I said, you put a lot of tension on that tendon in there. So make sure you're warmed up, then go ahead, put on the weight, lower it a couple inches from being locked out. Therefore, you won't have a problem. You get the most out of it.